clicked on the video to learn something useful. Alright, well, since the cringe probably drove your average Vatu main away, we can get into the deep of it. As you can see here, I don't appear to be a Vatu main. I don't have him unlocked. I'm kinda dirt poor. He's a lot of gold. I'm a noob and... oh, don't cry. But, hey, new character, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at him. And oh shit, Shaolin's on rotation? Cool. So I suppose I'm changing this video from a how-to to a how to frag on Shaolin. As everyone knows, this is what she signed up for. Hey, yeah, alright. Well, you probably clicked on this video to actually learn something, huh? You know, I'd put the double cringe on you, because I don't really care at all. But, you know that, you put the cringe, the double segment cringe on you. It was a joke, it was a haha, this isn't even Vatu. That's a funny. But now, actually get onto Vatu. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the third segment of cringe. It was a cringe referencing the original cringe being a whole joke in itself. The point of all this, really, is because I don't want to see this happen. I don't want to go against this. I just play this game casually with friends, and we already grinded those poor souls into an elo they don't belong, so they can't play it without us. And when we play it with them, it kind of goes bad very quickly. And I don't want to run into this, so I'm just gonna keep talking and layering cringe upon cringe to dissuade people from watching. But you know, you could just use your fingers and click ahead, and then all of this was just wasted. It's really just wasted time. I'm just talking to myself. You could just be clicking right on to the actual content. Yeah, hey, you probably play Paladins too, huh? Probably clicked on the video to learn something useful. Alright, well, since the cringe probably drove your average Vatu main away, we can get into the deep. Become new insta-lock flanks. This boy can do about 900 a click, disregarding falloff. You know, the think tank at Evil Mojo thought that he'd be kept in check with a sizable spread in his kunai toss. Somewhat squishy flanks and at 1900 HP, but highly mobile and has to be in your face to pull off the damage. That's what they were thinking. The average casual player would regard this man as weak, and you might too. You know, hell, I don't know you. Ideally, long range shouldn't be viable since the edgelord should only be able to output 300 to 600, depending on his target. The think tank designed his spread and damage falloff in conjunction. There's no possible... oh, well shit, I guess there is. Well, how could this be though? Well, originally I was gonna insult your intelligence, but I remembered what that poor brain of yours was put through with the introduction. Let's just say you need mental recovery and get on with it. Vatu's projectiles rapidly spawn from left to right. There are, at the top of my head, two ways you can immediately take advantage. The easiest way is to simply flick left. You won't usually line your kunais up, but the spread will be reduced. The idea is for each consecutive kunai spawn to line up with the first. Congrats! You're now a superior Vatu main, and you can show those edgelords what for. Funny enough, the game also reduces the spread of the kunai toss when approaching either vertical apex with your crosshair. In other words, looking all the way up or all the way down. If I were to guess, spheres are funny and they sometimes do funny things. You really don't need to understand, and neither do I. What you can probably piece together is that this really puts the advantage in the term height advantage. Why throw out your wrist when you can be an easier target in the air? Regardless, it's still pretty useful to know. Now, utilizing all of this is quite obvious. You do more damage, you silly Billy. You do a lot more damage. Vatu's combos become safe to perform, but they're still lethal. Now, don't go sharing this with any actual Vatu mains. I would give it to people who don't play the class, so you know what to avoid, or maybe you can show them up, if you have any friends. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, yeah, see ya.